Today we have a special guest, Danny Collard. Please make him welcome, everyone.
So 200 years ago, the first white guys arrived in Australia, and they get a big shock. Wow! I forgot, they're white guys. Oh, dear me. And do you know why they get a big shock when they get here? I'll tell you why. It's nothing like the braces. There's no pizza, they haven't heard of hamburgers, and it's an all-black neighbourhood.
Isn't this great, darling?
Oh, yes, Mummy. But where are the little wallabies?
Oh, I'm sure Mr. Knowles will be able to help you.
Andrew! Senator Fox, welcome to Cersei Island, and my congratulations on your recent success in the elections.
Thank you. Rosalind, do you remember Mr. Knowles?
Of course. You and your charming wife came to our ball.
Good to see you again.
And this is her daughter, Victoria Elizabeth.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Knowles. Mummy says you'll show me the pretty little wallabies.
I'm sure we can organise that.
So at first us black guys make you white guys welcome. Well, why not? We think you're only staying for the weekend.
Ralph is looking forward to showing you around, Victoria Elizabeth.
Some people say we had this country for 40,000 years and did nothing with it. But who are they kidding? We ran the world's biggest holiday resort. We had sunbaking, fishing, swimming, not to mention the country's first nude beaches. What do we have here? Make friends and make millions. Are you going to make millions?
Billions.
Wouldn't mind reading it when you're finished. So what do you think of what I've been saying?
Great. The idea of this country being the world's biggest holiday resort.
You may not know this, but for thousands of years my ancestors lived on Cersei Island.
Why did they leave?
It wasn't their idea. One of the newcomers said that they spoilt his view.
I could take the young lady over to meet Ralph. The bus from the mainland should be in very soon.
Good idea, Hermes.
And so thoughtful. The tour of the base could be a little tiring.
Oh, good people here, Rosalind. Good people.
How would you like to sit up front next to me?
I'd like that.
Good.
Point is, when we left the island, we left it in good condition. So, kids, make sure you leave it the same way. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Danny.
Oh, look, ice cream.
And very nice they are, too.
I want one.
Remember what your mother said. Not before dinner.
But I want one now.
We'll see what your mother says when we get back.
If you don't buy me one, I'll scream.
Oh, a nice little girl like you wouldn't do something like that, now would you? Oh, hello, Ralph. There you are.
Hello, Mr. Andakis.
This is your little visitor, Victoria Elizabeth Defoe.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Victoria Elizabeth, meet Gavin.
Hello.
Now, shall we go and see the little wallabies?
I want the boys to take me.
Now, Victoria
I
Elizabeth.
want the boys to take me.
It's all right, Mr. Andakis.
But I promised. Oh, no. It's all right. This is Ralph. Very responsible boy.
Well, come on, aren't we going? There could be buried treasure all over the island, Danny said.
Buried treasure.
Historical treasure.
That.
Isn't it exciting?
You want to know something exciting? Read this. It's all about how to get seriously rich.
There could be Aboriginal artifacts. Aboriginal artifacts. Wow.
Now, you see, it's all about networking is what it says.
We'd have to do a proper scientific dig. The thing is, where would we start looking?
Now, the thing is with networking is you have to get to know as many people as you can, and now that's what I'm going to do.
Well, you know us for a start.
Oh, no, people worth knowing, influential people.
Suppose the best place to start looking would be the mainland library.
Hello, everyone.
Got a girlfriend, Ralph?
She's not my girlfriend. Well, I thought Geraldine might like to meet her.
Call this a cave. My cubby house is bigger than this.
Yeah, and so's your mouth.
I'll tell my mother on you.
Big deal. I wouldn't if I were you, Calvin.
My mother is Rosalind Defoe, and she's a very important person.
You mean Defoe, as in Defoe Corporation, as in big bucks? The same.
Mummy, it's me. Guess what this boy just said to me? What's your name?
Calvin Crump. Yes. We're all thrilled to meet your daughter. Yes, and we all love her to death.
You're always busy when I want you to do something.
It's not my fault. I've got all this homework.
It is homework, is it?
It's all about high finance.
I don't know what I'm going to do. We're putting on a special afternoon tea for Mrs. Defoe and the Senator, and I need some extra hands.
Well, what's an education if I can't help my mum?
It's a beautiful island. I'm only sorry more people don't get to enjoy it.
Oh, I don't know. If more people enjoyed it, it wouldn't be so enjoyable.
Kelvin. Kelvin. The Senator needs a drink.
Senator.
Oh, thank you.
It's my pleasure. We spoke on the phone about the bike race. I'm Calvin Crump. That's Crump with a...
Kelvin!
My assistant wants me.
And I suppose you give your husband a hand with the business.
I am the business.
Mrs. Defoe needs a drink.
And I need a hand here.
Why don't you ask Ralph? There's two of him.
And I have to say, while I'm overwhelmed with the beauty of the island, it does lack certain amenities. One of those being a golf course. So I propose to remedy that. Now, I'm a businesswoman, and I'm not building a golf course just for the fun of it. I expect to make a profit. But not from you. Local residents will have use of the course for nothing. I will make my money from the tourists it will attract. And don't forget, more tourists means more business for everyone.
Hear, hear. Good on you. You've got the right idea.
I'm sick of this. Maybe it's just one of Danny's stories. Just because we haven't found anything yet doesn't mean we won't.
Hello? What are you two up to?
We've just been over to the mainland library. We're trying to find out anything about Aborigines being on the island.
Any luck?
Not so far.
The way I see it is, Mrs. Defoe. I'm Kelvin, by the way. We spoke on the phone. This could just be the beginning. You could have golf courses all over the country.
All over the world.
All over the world! You see, you'll need someone very special to handle that kind of operation. And I'm fielding offers at the moment.
So I see. Seems there's somebody after you right now.
Staff. It's so hard to find the right people these days.
Here, this might help.
A history of Cersei Island. Wow.
It's written by a local historian about 60 years ago.
I didn't see this in the library. Wonder what they'd done to be chained up.
Well, the white people didn't want them on the island. So if they fought back, they were arrested.
That's terrible.
Does it say where to find this jail tree?
No, but it's here somewhere. Pity we don't know where.
Yeah, we could tie Kelvin to it. He's our biggest crook.
Yeah, let's see you laugh when you come to me for jobs at the golf course.
What golf course? My mother's. What golf course? Where?
Here?
And exactly where are they going to put this wonderful golf course?
Julie's gonna go off her face, let's split.
Julie, promise me something.
What?
Don't make trouble again.
What do you mean again?
You know what I mean. You're always stirring.
You do agree?
I don't know.
You don't know? It'll wreck the environment and you don't know?
Well, Dad says it's not all bad.
And what do you say?
I don't know.
You're a wuss, that's what you are.
I'm not a wuss. I just don't like to see people get hurt.
What people?
People like my dad, for a start. He'll be caught up in the middle of it all.
He shouldn't sit on the fence then, should he?
Dad?
Hmm?
About the golf course on the island.
Yes?
Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's got some good points and some not so good.
But if you had to answer one way or another, you know, yes or no, how would you vote?
Well, that's a difficult one, Ralph. But taking everything into consideration and looking at all the points of view, both economical and ecological, I'd have to say that bearing everything in mind and weighing up all the pros and cons, on the day, I'd finally have to acquiesce.
Was that a yes or no?
Yes.
Look, I think
Very, very good.
Everyone's going to benefit in the end.
I mean, what will happen to the island if half of it is taken over by a golf course?
Yeah, we'll get people pouring in. They'll want facilities we don't have and don't need.
Here. Quite frankly, I came here to get away from the rat race.
On the other hand, some people find playing golf quite relaxing.
What's more, we'll all have a chance to make a quid.
Oh, surely there's more to life than making money.
Look, chances like this don't come too often. If we don't grab it now, she'll be off building a course some other place.
I think it's an excellent idea.
Not for you, maybe, but some of us have a living to earn.
It is a chance to put Cersei on the map.
And I must say, it would certainly help the island's economy. Personally, I believe we must put aside our own personal needs.
They love it.
Helen doesn't.
Nor my mum.
A minority opinion. And majority rules, okay?
My mum says minorities change the world.
Right, now I'm about to drive. What do I need?
A car.
What do I need? A driver.
Then you need a car.
You'll need an ambulance if you don't shut up. Now, Caddy, I'm stuck in the sand trap. Hand me the wedge.
Brilliant.
I was merely trying to demonstrate the kind of club. Now, with one magnificent drive 200 metres down, I'm on the green. What do I need? A putter.
Putt, 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 putt. I'm a putter.
You'll be history if you don't nick off.
Maybe I should go tell Gramps that you've taken his clubs.
Kay can stay. Now.
Golf practice, huh?
Caddy lessons, actually. I'm starting an agency.
Great, then I'll know where to come. Love a round of golf.
Well, I'll give you my card. Oh, once I've printed them.
What will happen to them?
What do you mean?
Well, at the moment, they wander wherever they want on the island. What happens when there's a golf course in their way?
It'll probably be fenced off.
Some people might think it's cheaper to shoot them.
They wouldn't shoot them, would they?
I thought wallabies weren't protected. When it's a choice between money and marsupials, bet on money.
You know, it's a pity the whole place isn't a sacred site.
Yeah, well, it isn't, so... Hang on, Lou. You're a genius.
At last she agrees with me.
That's the answer. We claim the whole island's a heritage area. Aborigines used to live here.
That's not enough. You'll need hard evidence.
We have to find the jowl tree.
That was a long time ago. It might not still be here.
We won't know till we look. It could take forever.
Well, the best way is a grid search. You make a map of the island and divide it into squares.
What, and tick off each area as you cover it?
That's it. Good luck.
You could do it on my computer.
Great.
Now, if they find anything, won't that mean the end of the golf course? That just depends where they find it. And what they find. Yep, it's a golf architect. Mum told me. I'm Calvin Crumb. Mrs. Defoe probably mentioned me.
Can't say that she did.
So do you know where the golf course is going to be yet?
Well, not yet, but it's going to overlook the beach.
Well, do you know where it's definitely not going to be?
Oh, it's not going to be over there in the dunes, that's for sure.
How much can we blow this up? Enough. Okay, we're looking for a very old tree. More than likely it's dead. And it might have a metal ring where they used to chain people.
Can I help?
Sorry, Ralph, we only have people who are on our side.
But I am on your side.
Maybe you are, but you've compromised yourself.
That's not fair.
As soon as you and Victoria Elizabeth leave, we'll be able to get on with it. Maybe if I scream, they'll let us stay.
I wouldn't try that trick with Julie. You'd probably end up with a mouthful of sand.
Okay, we're looking for Aboriginal things, like spears, boomerangs, stone axes, things like that. We must be scientific. If anyone finds something, don't disturb it. Call me right away.
What if we find a dead body?
I'll faint. Come on, let's go.
Shh! Here they come. Wilma.
Look!
Getting warmer. Hot.
What a find.
Bingo.
What a con. Price tickets.
Someone's planted these here for us to find.
I wonder who.
Which one of you two idiots left the price tickets on?
We didn't find a thing.
Even with the grid, it's too much for us. We need more people.
What about Ralph?
He's too busy looking after Rosalind Defoe's horrible daughter.
And I want to thank you very much for looking after Victoria Elizabeth.
It's been a pleasure, Mrs. Defoe.
Ralph's on our side, Mummy, and so is Kelvin. And so are Billy Miller and Guido Bellini. I don't know about Bianca Keogh yet. That's Babe.
That's very nice, darling, but I'm sure Ralph doesn't want anybody taking sides, do you, Ralph?
Your launch has arrived at the jetty, Mrs. Defoe, and as soon as you're ready, I'd love to drive you there.
Bye, Ralph.
The trouble is, because I'm an Aborigine, everybody thinks I've got bush skills. But I'm an urban Aborigine. Why do I need bush skills for? As far as I know, you eat boomerangs, you throw kangaroos. I mean, if I have to find food, I hunt for a pizza place. Okay, some Aborigines are great trackers. They can pick up a trail, follow a guy, and get to where he's going before he does. But not me. I get lost in the supermarket.
So I'm just trying to find out where this is.
Oh, I don't know, but my grandfather might.
Ralph, can I speak to you for a moment? I think I can help you out.
Brilliant! We've found it! I take it all back, Ralph. You are on our side. We found the jail tree. We can prove the island does have an Aboriginal heritage right where they went for the golf course.
You're kidding.
What? Now what am I going to do with 12 dozen golf balls?
Look, I'm really sorry about the golf course.
Oh, Kelvin, my philosophy is when life hands you a lemon, make lemonade.
Gentle.
Unfortunately, the golf course will have to be put on hold indefinitely.
Oh, no.
But Mrs. Defoe has come up with another brilliant idea. Rosalind?
On behalf of the Defoe Corporation, I'm delighted to announce that this historic site, discovered by the children of Cersei Island, will be financed and maintained as a monument to our indigenous people of this great continent. Work on the erection of a suitable monument will commence immediately. It'll make an interesting curiosity for the tourists.
You'll need a lot of money and a good lawyer to take on the Defoe Corporation.
We've got you as our lawyer.
Look out, Denise.
All we need is the money.
Well, I like the place the way it is. So, I'm going to give you $10 to start you off.
Our first donation to Cersei Island's fighting fund.
But I warned you.
My mum wins all her cases. You couldn't have picked anyone better.
That woman doesn't do nothing for nothing. She wants your island. My bet is she'll get it.
Not without a fight, she won't.